In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the Take a Snapshot feature in VideoStudio, including a few editing tips. Hi, I'm Mike Prestwood with Prestwood IT Solutions. This video is part of our Presto Pro VideoStudio channel. If you like videos like this, please click the subscribe button below and the notification icon. Let's start right in. First thing is first, let's take a quick snapshot. So here I am in a new project. I'm going to go ahead and drag the first clip in our samples videos in our library and place it here. And the way that you take a snapshot is you move the scrubber to the location that you wish to take a snapshot of. So let's say that we want to take a snapshot, let's say right there. Two ways. You can select Edit, Take a Snapshot. Now you'll notice it added it to our library, and you could right click over it and select Properties. You'll notice it's 1920 by 1080 resolution, which is the same as our video. And then we can move it to a different location, like let's say to the end. And then we can take snapshot also by selecting the Record Capture option in the toolbar, and then select Snapshot. That adds a second one. Notice they're both BMP. Now if you don't have the Record Capture option in your toolbar, you'll want to click on Settings and you'll want to check it right here. Now you'll notice these are BMP files, so if you'd rather work with JPEGs, you can go to Settings, Preferences, Capture, and you could switch from bitmap, which does not have any control over quality, in other words they're always large images, to JPEG, where you can leave it at 100% but at least it'll do some compression. I just enjoy working with JPEGs. Now that I have my settings set to JPEG, let's go ahead and take one more snapshot and just show the size difference. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and select this clip here. I'm going to move to the beginning of the clip, and then I'll go ahead and take a snapshot. And then notice it's a JPEG, and if I right click on it and select Properties, you notice it's still 1920 by 1080 resolution, but the file size went all the way down to 740 kilobytes. Which is quite nice, as compared to 6 megabytes for these ones. So if I select Properties on this BMP, you can see that 6,075 kilobytes, 5.93 megabytes. Now let's talk a little bit about resolution and its relationship to taking a snapshot. The video clip that we're working with has a green check in our library, and if I go ahead and right click on it and select Properties, you'll notice under Attributes here it's set to 1920 by 1080. Now let's go ahead and work with this video clip. If I right click and select Properties, you'll notice under Attributes here it's 720 by 480. So it's a smaller image. So that does beg the question as to when you have a video clip that is a different resolution, what happens? Let's go ahead and talk about that briefly. If I have this video selected here and I take a video clip, I'm going to want to go ahead and double click on this video clip here and select Fit to Screen, so that fills up the entire screen, so that when I select it here, and let's say I want to take a snapshot right there, and then if the video here is selected, when I take a snapshot and right click on it and select Properties, you notice that the resolution is 1920 by 1080, which is the resolution of our project. However, if I select this video here so that the clip, not the project, is selected, and I scrub here and I select the clip and I take a snapshot and I right click on it and select Properties, you'll notice that the resolution is the original resolution of the video clip, which is 720 by 480. If you want the same resolution as your project, then you'll want to make sure that your project is selected prior to taking a snapshot. If you want the snapshot to be the resolution of the clip, then you'll make sure that clip is selected prior to taking the snapshot. Now let's talk about using images in a video. To use an image in a video, just simply drag it to your overlay track. If you right click on it, you can select Fit to Screen. If you right click, you can go back to the default size or original size. You can say Fit Width, Fit Height, etc. The most frequently used one will probably be Fit to Screen, or you'll just simply grab and scale it manually and decide how big you want it. Now when you're scaling like this, keep in mind that you have the scale options, which allow you to scale the entire image, and then inside you have these little green dots. Let me make this a little bigger so you can see it. The little green dots, when your cursor turns to this icon with the black dot, that means you can distort the image and give it kind of a fun look to it. So now if I play this, just to show you what that looks like. So now it looks like that. It's stationary. And you of course have all your regular editing effects in place. So if you want to have basic animation where it comes in and then goes down, enters to from the upper left, exits to the middle down. So now when I press play. It goes like this. Alrighty, I don't want this to turn into an editing video, but let me just show you one or two more things real quickly on editing, just to kind of get you started. Double click on the image to edit it, and if you select color, you can change it to black and white by scrolling down to saturation and just turn the saturation all the way off. Now we've got a black and white film up there. I'll go ahead and put it back. Another common thing you'll use is you'll change the hue. So this is a gold and this is all purpley in the back. You can change the hue to purple if you want. So now I have a clip that matches. Alright, kind of a silly use of that, but I think that demonstrates how to use snapshots. Now, where are all these snapshots stored? They're actually stored in your working folder. To figure out where your working folder is currently set, go to Settings, Preferences. On the General tab right here where it says Working Folder, so wherever this is pointing to is where your snapshots go to. So for me, if I go out to DMP Video Studio, you'll just see a whole bunch of snapshots out here of various different things. I hope you liked this video. Please help me out and give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel.